Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the whole world. The winner cigar near cigar Star Sport GH on YouTube and the cigar me and then so masa baby then ebidi komo back to back. So the midi kaka this time around here every Sunday I'll make sure say I'll come and patch that programming is certain every Sunday 2 o'clock American Eastern time. So we will be another calculate time. No, I American time now 2 o'clock. Na yɛsɔre so 3 1 hour pɛ na yɛsɔre so nti ɛnɛ yɛbɛdi nkɔmmɔ kɛsɛ afa Ghana football ɛne Ghana sports ho na afei nso yɛasa aka nsɛm bi so wiase football ɛwɔ around the globe no so no ɛnɛ yɛbɛka ho asɛm kakra ɛsiane sɛ Ghana nsɛm no akra nkɔmmɔ no as a matter of fact they say krampo no the same story na over and over it's about the coach Otuado or it's about the Ghana FA or say the whole thing is say untimi nhunu the way a Ghana normal esiko ba ebedi nkomo ne ene nyina be menu nyina bedi nkomo pacho se ne oba na your first time na obehwe me na pacho bo be no subscribe mami na yintimi ko enim subscribe no ebehia medical ka say say December me we ene the first day of December and he say boy about the answer say at the end of the month it me hit 5,000 subscribers I be the page we are almost 4,000 tie mo the ane hit 5,000 waba so no share page na ma me na fin so waka che on number 4 no bi biara obesane sa video ma ne bia no waka che say on so enhye enkoma on so ne contact ne number 4 ene obi o no contact bia on se ne komo na ne bebo ayan me atimi akwa ni mu baja na fin so like video ma me like no so enko so ma me na enyina emum ni enko winnie sigaro ni o ene maba ewo Star Sport GH on YouTube and then ebidi komo about Ghana football ni nyina ne say Ghana football say Ghana government actually say Ghana or my opinion the next from say they could do no no ma I know ya basa say Ghana for the first time in for a long time 20 years Ghana and qualify to go to AFCON. Now I know that I could raise a lot of questions into the Ghana public any Ghana sports everybody's discussing about this. Now the whole thing in medical so many times programs to say your Ghana problem and yet the players and your players listen because the players are who hear players now one on one on their various clubs that they know and you wouldn't mean can say players because so many ball and on merit to say different binum binum so high and this sanity by the way it be interest and almost about blast but they don't know omo merit omo modern ball and the so they from moba nti ombo money and now we so me gitum say any coach asem because Ghana no coaches asem there say ka there ke sacking 5 coaches ni since bit take over the fence saying Ketokraku GFA new GFA or say take over 5 years almost sacking 5 coaches could say number 1 and almost so sacking almost 4 coaches in the past and yet coach asem because the decline say coach 2 just have 5 coaches in now obi any obo bon pair na say I mean that's not society there and say if you know so much there because so many appointed coaches in in this case whoever is picking the coaches is also doing bad job sana me mekano but until so there na coach asem say coach asem there a problem for him na me sigaro me kan na any be doing come say free FA na kasa Ghana Football Association omo running football in the country on the channel but they being supervised by a sports youth and sports in the essence no by I don't know a political appointment by the also be normally kuta youth and sports in sa e ho no omo allocate sika na bibia de ma FA running Ghana football this is omo call tournament bia na omo call Ghana events youth and sport no more request for amount omo de call tournament no more call parliament no more call debate na fi allocate sika no de mo into hwemu Ghana and kasa no even coaches screw up no high no normally no FA no and a high but abind the two omoka sana de na kwakoye nti sacking coaches na amafobi can say sacking Otuado no sacking Otuado no omoka sa am right okwa bi so because who's a team any identity the team no any who from be omobo you formula power but the we don't know say 422 say 433 say 4241 and we don't even know. Na so mja park na so obi a body ope. Even players no crampo na binom no, and there's several coaches be na wo before. Na omo ball on specific position be a no mutimi eya ade no. And then no omo blasa the same place no, but they are playing out of position. And no be NCC ni. Nti ama on my no football no akachiri. And near Ghana blasa once na making. And nti na ma say aban no so why na just say sanity dia. Say ni go ase be papa de omo so free so next week nkwon na to aba edin de obedi say the also na better so say nya ono na say for na better so yenim nti say because of that no anything no say go ase be de and omo dissolve F and I think say that would be the right direction because medical can say F is the problem because only football niti omo running football in the country this say bibia nko yi a yeti first football no komo obia o omo ankasa and you say it is no because someone they create problem no. It be a maka me say Ghana is solve problem. They be assemba near kohwe niti near refi say ade na root cause ho. Ade no was asena say ye dua aduaba no form o ansa dey fifi. Nti say we try top no and now they know koye evidence ha. Emwa because ade no was ho. O say tutu free ho. 1 2 and free wa e be say fifi. Oh, if you fear the same problem na na say editing e dey beba. So let me tell you, nti me there. So be say assemble ba ne be say you two ase you hwe niye need to solve what I will say share the root cause of the problem. Adam Krause can be what's it Ghana there blassa no goalkeeper former goalkeeper for Ghana or Norwegian okay what's it Ghana there problem bad 2014 case in the bad interview no what's on the Ghana there problem bad na ye hwesoro no the ref say asem no e bibi ne epi bibi ne bai ti be free bai ne what's hwe ne solve no nti Ghana interview solve the problem bi ada no because of this situation because assemba na obia fa asem no asa twapia no de twia na no we call but at the crown no e ma de na bai no obi anka he mama example bi 2014 ye ko World Cup Brazil SMP ko sisi so le butara bo obi aso Kevin Pemboase ebu omonim tia coach ni ade na I don't dey fa ho e dey call committee e ma committee na coach ni no so de omo ye no so le mutare ni Kevin Pemboase ni esi no mra mo suspend omo no eyi omo free camp no e no omo kan but omo refi say bibi and see and a man sanko for because who to sorry I go obi asum minia me no ti we wo be sorry abontia hu obi a no opa na sum enye ye ona me jana na hu obi a na de oburu nim ti just like that no bibi na see ti asem na see no no san keka san ni papanyi na ye bo na sum no de no ye ya hwe no anka o report the by no kra na sa ayi panyi no wasem kra ni report no de was turo mutare nku asem ne no, but that's not the case. I was like, I said, "Oh so the oye no, I didn't know yeah. A cost packets you know ba a ma suri kobo biaso." So this is a problem I Ghana ye. Essentially, the service problem, and that's all. Even the captaincy as me, captain as me. Concept time. Only I be the pele case in the bar na yan solve no ye ntino. And na I link on basis I me my captaincy issue. And that's what say you come say edi at the division akese abablasa me say Otuado the last week or the report ekoma Mika Otuado only coach of the Ghana Blasters the senior team or the report ko share ESCO members na okano ma miensa okano ma ordinary to hold but no mensa be pan stand out na be say do but before e do come on pacho but what dey na subscribe ma me channel Star Sport GH on YouTube Bomodiana na subscribe mami na fen so share page na mami na fen so Bomodiana video share mami na like video so kan se wunya nya ya Bomodiana ye na mo so mo mo course Garo Sports fen say TV on and so mo subscribe na pacho mo so na mo famra Star Sport GH and bebo aye na etuma kwa animo ha na edi ejuma nyina na fen so na so aba na pesa o de o comment so ba so abeti the comment na aba ha say the link below hono utumi yeah link no o kwa na o send o message o na abana me to screen so no obi anso timi ahwebi na fe move on say me wiesho no so na de beba so afan na mo abunya video later no so no bitima send mo comment still na aba me sabeka de bia me saka de bia so making kan na de pemo no ye ba ne timi ready bi na fe edi hu komo na ekọ enim ebi krampo ehu nsem a mo ka no e wo comment mo de bre me no edu bi ho asem kra na sometimes me de fa message no na me de ba abonten ti ni nyina ye so na me che no ni nyina ye nti okoshia fence committee no ESCO members no about ne report de ko ye no o seti no ma miensa bi na enya de bi a ya de foforo because somebody ka wa the only thing I can is what they players no number one what's the players no look at this say when it comes to AFCON na omo for mu nhim so omo bo qualify AFCON no medical kan wa ha wo we ka ya in 2 separate locations am can say Ghana for no nkasa no Ghana for page for FA no and the sports industry no omo tete no omo imagine say say Morocco no they don't want to go. They don't want to qualify to go to Morocco because they know say team way could say anything go cap no. It's quite a waste of money, waste of resources, and therefore they are putting everything behind a World Cup qualifiers. Me can what say, but Otodo report ko no, ono person just say players no emum and omo nyiri omo ho enyere emmo ball no, omo unpatriotic. They don't want to go to the AFCON. They don't want to play for the AFCON. But when it comes to the World Cup, they are and omo do ho shame because that is their priority. No, any players no, I don't believe say players na something say World Cup going to be the one. That's not the situation. Yes, I'm identity. I am more panyinfo no na more creative atmosphere no. I there two a players in team and almost a follow almost a do mama. So that's the case. I dey see him. You need me resources ntina. You need me sources to buy a bekan asem no. I dey minimum can bekan. They can't say person will call AFCON until AFCON there. They will never qualify. And it's true. They didn't qualify. And now to a channel because say a players no mum and omo for moon shape na they don't want to play no any apa say players you or what no go buy go you so you move film no say tell Master Party as example say he chooses games to play. No, that is not the case. Una me tell no and the man we nyina buy what I say who can say there na say who be so ye bi no scapegoat what I say and I feel so I know number one and number two and so a captaincy issue was say captain no so no at the end so who say no so a create division in the team. And they say no you are a Jordan a group of people and there were a Thomas Partey so a group and there were a Jiku and so group and there were a Kudus and so group and the team now is more divided by 4. Now how can a team the name is a team 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 it means say you now come together as one as a body near fighting for one common cause and then you find the team and he say whoa no more divisions are you are not a team. See how can you play as a team? No wonder tell be obinya baller on person may be no and then you match and be no more come park so no that's the situation. Say you call Niger you call Morocco Niger ko boy na Ghana e go for take na players mienu and miesa e the park so esre. That means the reason why they were laughing. What they say? Enti omo imagine say omo mo ona me tell no. Enti side divisions no I criticize problem na otuado o kan but no problem. Ono de oje tum say no de no problem because ono di captain no e free Jikunsem Edema Kudus Mohammed and a cost packet another Ukraine division cry saba team. But I don't know why they made a mistake. By Hono, as some Becca or captainship issue, you know, say Makaya Thomas Templeton a captain after the day you. They didn't know because coach Otuado the yard to me call France Ecommittee the day Eka say on yellow on kind of plans home into what did captain if said Thomas Templeton because Thomas Templeton was assistant coach, assistant captain. And on also knew what the next person in line was Jordan, and I said events and Jiku. Those are the line sanity. But Oji Thomas Tempate Amano for the qualifiers now no as a ultimate man. One fact captain Jordan, the next person of Amano, or by Jordan so a part of the team. And Oji captain no Ediko Goma Mohammed Kudus. Thinking say everything be okay. No, that is not okay. And he sitting well with the team. And he brought in we say no cry division no cry money west. And you know this is a situation that is saying explain the reason why here. One from Jordan want me a explanation. Okay, fine. But then and Jiku so join any who Jiku, because there was a game so I did on Swamba. And he said join any who Jiku is the next in line. Was it Jiku the Jiku disrespected him and his staff. Or to approach the good to approach the say okay so match be it was a Saturday match. On friend Friday, and okay say match on Saturday. Me was the match was on Monday. But Otuado, sir, asima woken. Me say Jiku on meka because I got on kasa. To me, I know say he will never come out to explain what actually happened. But if you look at Asana Otuado, I can't report to me now. It doesn't sit well because and then if you say who doesn't know get team no Fenerbahce I say Jiku bono. You want to tell me say the next game who Otuado as a coach I will scout to players. You don't know their next game. They are not a good coach. They are not a good scout. Who cried and call a scout coach? What I say? Because and then you are here. As in the next 10 matches in I know. Liverpool, next 3 matches. I know all. Fenerbahce okay must say minimum next matches in and it's a good no win more or can't have some natural. I didn't tell Uncle Google keke. So you could have checked it and find out whether he was lying or not lying. What I say? Who say or can't say later than who say game it was on Monday. Or catch you I also catch you. I know your next schedule is not on Saturday. Want me and ye win and I Jiku buy. Or no buy now what the captain every in the as a punishment. That same person played the game, that particular game now. Okay, well, I him into a punishment. But he played the same game. He said, anybody a delay and I'll try and turn to a by later. Late no whole punishment any day he. What the captain finished him. But some particular game, the one he played. That means he wasn't late. So when he late, he was fit enough and ready enough to play. So why strip him of his captaincy? See, I know the on criticize situation in Now, you go number 3. Number 1, say players, patriotism near there. Number 2, and so or say players, captaincy issues. And as they say, we believe we say, and so contribute to it. Emma or to me unqualified because it critique divisions in the team. Now, the next one, I look at it is as a coach. I will handle the national team. Now the report about one thing. Now this report will be bad. Now I just don't get it because this is in the field of play. Where you backroom staff, this is your job. I would report on Lebanon. Who person say? Look at this games now, your boy, So I qualifying games in the boy, Ebinum wa when unsan can't place in them. And almost no a collapse no ibu afra omo onakra and omo na so omo amantem nti ama preparation no entimi ankwanim anafo sesa na tie dia kan make collapse na ebinum ona na ebi amantem no ana one for me to Ghana for him ka press conference you should have said look the preparation is very bad because I cannot prepare this team to go. Meanwhile, you had 20-something players. She said, well, first team, no, or kind of about the first team, but what to say, the first 11 and then the first 14, the 15, whatever. But it's all 25 players. And she said, when went me and my when was where? And all the injuries was I can't. See, injuries so I had no power because place the P and the first team place the P, no money prepare. But is that the case, sir? The other place not from here. Who from think knowing says when you are omit my feeling to the shoes. It is a first obia you aware in football there. You can't cry. So first team players and you're available. Difficult. We know that. Because that is why I been dimensional. Say, but you should be able to prepare them. Say, unti so there. They know that to Ghana in What can we actually Ghana for you say look? Me players are not prepare. This is a very difficult assignment. Tirana, no, I'm preparing this team, but I don't know. Say this team is gonna click or not. Can okay, you call around the world. You baby in same PC. Teams need no problem. And then look at Manchester City. They're going through a very bad time. But mostly, you know, it's about injuries. Yeah, you can want some and fitness issues. Sean players, John Stones, nominee one, Rodri, nominee. She said uncountable. What I say? Almost core of the team is not there. And therefore, they are performing very bad. What I say? We know that. Because omo no stable shoes, you know, and you level the same. Until they be no machine. Until they be no sudi anymore. We accept that. To also report the by injuries, call-outs, late, near there, and a kicking a boom, a man no mentally uncle ye. To no report of the command Ghana FNO, and no, the Ghana Blaster coach, Utwado. But Omochaseno, on one casano, ni faith in it. They decided to keep him. Why? They want him to qualify us to the World Cup. Medica can say Ghana wants to go to the World Cup. They want to come to the United States, Canada, and Mexico. And therefore, they will do everything to qualify. As we speak, you know, Ghana is on the table now. Ghana also two, but share the same points. And they share the same points. And more or less, you know, they're number one, I don't know, they're joint leaders in the group. And they believe, say, that particular World Cup with it, they'll do everything to qualify. Now, remember, think about it. In March of next year, in the next qualifiers, he will have more time to assemble because there were so many breaks from now up to that time. No, your international breaks be what? Obetimenya place, winter breaks in Nigeria now. Obetimenya place, above friendly matches be here and there. They are prepared team. No, and you know they've seen that opportunity, they've seen that. Gab and as I always a bit more at the key to turn things around. Now qualify, now I'm Ghana for I happy, and this is what they are doing. You know, politics no more playing. Oh, but yes, yeah, this one as on my man. What is our passion? You did in your film. Mudia more creative mudio, and I'm mudia more ye. Air common by answer. So this is a situation a woman Ghana for situation a woman ye. Until Mumia you need to form near here maybe. Now coming back to a FNO, I know more failures near there. I don't care medical can't me, but I can't almost incredible, but we can't about Ghana football itself. The decline of Ghana football where we are today. Any solutions I it's my year, Miss Garo, me agada, me a can point blank Ghana for this Saturday, maybe can so 1, 2, 3, 4 going forward. I believe that Ghana bit my fan in Ghana football. And your blacks and Ghana Black Queens. And they both friendly matches. Nigeria, they played against France. Canada, US, and England. Emmanuel. Ghana, you friendly match way, Black Queens way, nowhere to be found. They are not even playing any matches. The maidens, the princesses. Yeah, Black Meteors. And nobody's doing anything. And the whole can say that. So, but tournament back, no assemble players, not perform. No, you groom the players, you put them together, just like Nigerians are doing, just like the England and France are doing. Look at the USA is doing. This is how you build a team. You assemble them, put them together, let them play friendly matches, let them play against even the toughest of opponents. Come here and look at Germany. Black Queens against German saying almost a man national team. No, nobody could say any. You have team 4 or 5 cry is good. You are building the team because they get to know to play with them. Because at the end of the day, a man work up on what I say. If they conquer Africa, if you conquer Africa, South Africa is one of the best women's soccer team. You better know more Asia, no more ball, Nigeria, no more ball among themselves. No more common. What I say. And you better do on tournament time to do no. Now place you no more wow. No more woman to say tournament never near boy. That is where you know performance, papa. But this is a situation that these guys are not playing anything. You know, because I only be and on league or say if an just like that. But you cannot build a team that way. Team there, me say Ghana football. They say, baby, I could do no. I was say Aban and Sabashim. Minim Saban also in the bayo. The old basso no bayo, but me the my then say. Sa if we win there, I will say if you and that's number one. Na criteria na you choose FA president. So say you know so you abolish no. Say Aban so be dissolve black side FA. Also or abolish system ni na. AFCON members who need no money who need for so. We don't need them. Executive members for the Blaster for FA for what? You don't need those things. And who need for so? Now they have to own a team to become executive members in the They have to abolish all the system. Also, we free hokra. Yeah, say the SK menuni BK do sell number and Furia Kumbe and Yahuta Macron. That's the system. Na eboa Ghana na Ghana football general naso. Ti that system no say the back. We dey say sago for we. Yenchiri. Ena ya the phone so. Na ye papa ena boa ya Ghana football ko anim. Ye change ba sa system we ena ma ye downfall. We make say oh eno na boa ya ma consider it will call work out for the first time. Of course. But enya system no ena ma ye ko that was consider nankasa no. On one other situation how he run football he knew how to run the football in Ghana, and he did a good job. He was surrounded by football people. I don't know them until they did well. But in your system now, he did choose FA president and the boy at that time. No, me I call wake up. They be that. The size system no, also we free ho. ESCO members in there, they had to cancel it. And who need for so grab a no, every stakeholder in Ghana football. So we are every player in Ghana football, from the from the Premier League all the way down to the bottom, every player should have a vote. Yes. If you are over 21 years on there, you have to have a vote. Every coach should have a vote to determine who becomes the next FA president. And every sports personality in Ghana, so journalists, football administrators, they should also have a single vote. So it will be very difficult to bribe them because you end up with thousands of people. You cannot bribe over 100,000, not 20,000 people. You got a horn the rightful person. I'm not leading Ghana football. Because as we speak in the they're not football people. They came there to make money. And that's all they think about. They don't think about you. They don't think about me. They don't care. They care less about us. What I say. And because of that, Ghana football, you're down for and they're and it has. More or less, they are all bankrupt because we are running football in the country without any proper sponsorship, which is very bad. But can you me cry now? Nanka ye de ko on my name on my penny never catch and say, look, Ghana football, they say, baby, woman, by a being here, say, maybe 20 million. You've been here to run the football in the country. So if it been approved that, me suggestion you, if that's approved that, all they have to do, is allocate the money and share it according to the team's value. So the team's value, a team value, a team value say be. TNT channel pepe, yensa. Who call England over 5 point something billion in channel. Near the same, they scared them Man United, near the same thing on the man. Sponsorship was on the maker, near the same thing as Nanya. The Asanya, near the same thing as Southampton. Debbie. That's not how it is. They go according to the value. Who call La Liga? The Real Madrid and Barcelona, Benjamin, the same thing. And a Girona, and I say a Rayo Vallecano, so Debbie. See, they share according to the team and their value, and they say the Sanomeno. Tigana, a bit the same thing. Tigotone has something behind the bigger share. That's fine because of the value. Then let they themselves, and small, one can say Scano and from building omutim no moving forward. And in this case, they can maintain players, they can have good players, they can maintain them, pay them well, and maintain them. That's what it is. What I say? And no bit my boy me akwanimu. I didn't know we are so many the same thing, they didn't mean the same thing. Yet now, nay, to say every year piano. Sponsorship no after every year piano, you struggle because all sponsor a league, league in kwanimu, or you say, or you know, they be an air for. They be that. You bet me, I in such a way say even when yet private enterprise be. And about Sumumpo, Nessa Coyet say, I'm buying them pony, Bacono, near Parliament, Siska, Senamicana. Near that tour, near Chiska, according to a year. Net teams in Ankasangasano, in use of Musicano, and from building or more infrastructure, stadiums, near there. No, you challenge them to do that. What I say, with proper supervision. Omunye, Kotoko, in the stadium, no, has there, way there, Ubia, there, near Yen, Pepe. What I say, near static. That is how you build you build your the clubs in the country. Say Banasa, nothing so you call all the regional centers, What I say? You call this young talents from everywhere. Yes, it will be the Cheska and San Orphan. They be there. Now crown no talent or not be born mine. Why so no be Cheska, no skanka. Or no having a cracket one on the boots of Cheska. And they cost on you. This is wrong. Instead, no, I was saying, you moment you tell Muka. I can't go for the parents who are going to parents and woman who muska said Ubane, then that was her neck is say near Grumun Yaveno. Two more quite a bit compensative because be a cray or no or couldn't turn on Macacan or the Bromo and no did. She's all compensative man or their cran. Sadiano. Do it that way. Said the area see and in the bar all the advanced countries in the end and they intimidate the same thing. There be a tata, there be a bribery, some corruption, Kwan, the dear Timuma. And the mind to if we want to build a football in Ghana, these are some of the solutions. They're very simple one. What I say? Near the Biana, say blassa, and wow. No. So I'm building from the roots now. And Juma. Ebiana make no problem there. I will say suffer from the roots. And he started from the juvenile football, and a club football. They have wonderful and good players, but lack of fans. Any idea to say, "Omuntu players in the car." Into Obia, so I know about no. What I say? Into Omu teams in common need strong IBA to maintain their players, and this is very sad. And this is what is killing Ghana football. Turn into the put yourself together. Near proper measures into all. Near making sure say the teams, adequate funds to run their clubs. What I say? In a way, say a better benefit because the best are better benefit. What I say? And no boy, I mean to make any move. Na and what na enya isa debia na obi ko pimo ba bia na e ko hwe na chia kwan no. Look, players will be ewo Ghana ho a omo league no mu a say good supervision and a very good program no, we can groom them well and they will become very, very, very good for the country. Because they say who try to report here okay about players he be nutrition man any idea. Say players, they complain about the fact say AFCON now because of the time now you're born into back to class and normal lose some places. Side way you need that. And then until to do report no dem crime who for so because this problem has been there already. I'm a jogging club. No former a Liverpool a Kwakabida a Pep Guardiola or can be tamana ya turu no okuta o mo no say indicator no ka o ma ya ka as and winger no nyina ka bi abre because we got African players. Come a bit do a pointer. Yeah, but a league no my dear, almost on go winning league. No, that's a place in Lano, as an Africa, AFCON. Name what? The Edu Vicran, and says sanitary, and say a boy Euros. So near Sabo Copa America no the same time 10 year fa they say they no so share the same time ye be one time be normal cancel adan say time no Africa no raining season no too much into summertime no twem after go December no me ade what I say into media you can about January cry January na teams no you know be cry to talk or market him to other players no who the players na teams no go Africa but AFCON remember that time no that team no Asian position be na no chile now so go for a manta especially so team no country bit more anymore you buy another player to replace you and so you take a player on loan to replace you of course because they're doing business they're not just playing they're doing business tisan semo nyina na problem a what African football mo a edi enya e Africa ho but Ghana then the West cry this is about time I was say to solve that problem we once and for all ni free ho TMD a proposal na ba no se Ghana for amutie me e penyi for amutie session we obi biara wo ha biara wo tie me video e die bomodia na se mun penyi for amutie de adwuma no mun push nkwani mu na mo fanya adwuma because ebe boa say me I don't see any private bia obe hold Ghana football so obe sponsor league because league na time league nye teams nye money because they don't have adequate money to pay the players. They cannot take good care of the players and therefore players also call packs on biara because training crano and the facilities near no more nyina basa just my example be that is someone former protocol any blaster nyina player me no ha me na program I say so many times that is someone recently oko Ghana oko kotoko camper na omu type of training no they have to go through training no normal I say I was going to use a jacuzzi no me idea it's say omu ni binti no kotoko players no team no kotoko a whole kotoko at the anchor in the ice egum in the place in shishim I mean it's another alternative saying omu ni bia you have to create one but I rehearse them into then someone buy no and obe gada o kotoko players association e wa no omo kam tribom no mo to jaguzi na kasa papa de call Ghana e de koma kotoko say they make say kotoko fo obi na busa mo say house fo obi ana e busa do aso obi ana get Olympics obi ana these are some of the things that can you kwasa Ghana you can want some cry I was like we cry they won na ke ho cry da but because of lack of funds inti ye be na even player cry into okay na be den po and about to make a told Jagusi put them my players. Na even grab facility no cry na wa yefa. We training facility papa be any ho. Na we decide na acquisition. Thank be to God. Second talk there. Omutimenya training facility be any has and the ho. Nti there are someone omu asante kotoko o players association no. Omu modern boy. Omu boy a omu to sa e de koma kotoko say omu ni na mo fa modjuma na speaking of protocol this I'm not say James Kosiapia the head coach of the Sudanese national team is say obese Ghana na oni e bodo ba ko no say ba ko we 4 points experience and no cry na me qualify James Kosiapia former coach twice for Ghana Blaster say as and protocol so as appointing as almost technical director for football affairs and say Kosiapia no obaka no a school member because he was voted into the position but because we Sudanese unity no time na Sudan ni Ghana enhia mo qualification there Ghana for boni bia o he was still coach of Sudan and was still a member of the executive member of GFA but time you draw na Ghana ni Sudan ko bono there Ghana 14 hu nyansa but you know couldn't go 40 hu nyansa eja ko report as no come CAF for the let a break Kosiapia say he has to resign and Kosiapia so ditum and no resign but you know Nyakopon so dey wanyana dey kwa You know, Kosape, in the past, I kind of wasn't be that. We were not happy with him when he was handling the Black Stars because of certain, but he was far better. Kosape, qualification, World Cup qualification, yeah, by Egypt, Ghana, but say Egypt or Kumasi 6-1, Kosape. What does it? Kosape, Ose Zambia, some Zambia 40 Ghana, or Zambia, some more Kumasi. Kosape, when it comes to World Cup qualification, AFCON qualification, hands down. Oba qualify this year. Yet we qualify for near war as standing matches to play. There were 2 or 3 more matches to play. Kosape always qualifies us. Or they go tournament as well. Kosape, the West Crown was semi-finals. Kosape West was semi-finals. So what can I make catch money? So we were not happy at the time because they thought at that time Ghana deserved better than that to win the trophy. Second say that Ghana be ya, and that time ke president ke Fanisia Konkon. Na ke Bonabaso pasa kwesi yenye wudeni uye bue. But that time expectations no na wo nti no. Ni ehunu no fa so. Next this go sapia. Krobie Kumasi Asante Kotoko. I appoint no. Even though he is the head coach of Sudan still. Out on AFCON in Morocco. Asante Kotoko who say omo banie. What I say? Until they have appointed him as a technical director for football affairs. These are Ghana. This is the time. Kotoko, I salute you. This is the time we have to value our own. I'll say to value Kofobi. Now they say Ebinie appreciation. We need to do that. Pokunti there. Or I say a school member. Oh, FO. You know, I don't know. He was also CEO, past CEO for Kotoko. Was answer coach transfer for Kotoko. And these are our sons for Kotoko. And they are making sure say they put them at the right position because they qualify to be there. That's the So anyway, before I get to us Bomodiana subscribe a friend saying Star Sports GH. A cigaro, the program near subscribe not like a side video in Sumami. Because you see a target and say by the end of this month, December by the end of this month, it could have 4,000 at least subscribers. A bit more dear Quenimu. You buy you need a buy just a event sample a April and a Saturday. And you know, baby, I cry, but baby, you drew to see a Monty and they met to do something for some woman. Minam can you one come in? Ah, can you one guy can why you buy into new baby, I cry, so we drew. To say you continue say ya. Namut me share videos in my question. Now, my phone so it me share qua. Minam, you bet me up when you pay ye pa. Me not out. So, no more like videos, mommy. Near into him. Na every Ibiano, Sunday Bians, my first program, Emre and Nian Quanim. Na Ghana, you refer to my preference. Na Ghana football day, me say you be safe, whether they like it or not, or yes or whatever. We will save Ghana football because if I can't want some, I'm a Tony Passum. There they are, but you baby pim. Or the Bayajuma. I mind, yes, what way. Because Ghana football, no, and yet, the other day, I make a Michael match. My favorite place on Good Park is only Jesse show Mokranam Raho. Has work day for night time. Meeting who's your pimpam with you, pimpam free review. She said, I don't know, you be bien question. Those times crown no 80s no 80s no crown work Ghana na a ball. Yeah, you know, crown Jordan Banum be sea park as well. Jesse show Mokran, Charlie. No bones him. You say yes, at the Papani. Till never be a dream where I sent a queen after a moment. You be a basa. Tantan. Kotoko Jesse, who are now both. Cast of folk dead is an air pachakra. All the other teams will put them into say, Obi. And of course, a t-shirt. Wabontain or printed in a Google chair or demo more. Shame me a Bediama nominee, sir, other teams in India. Summer text, nominee, the other from Jesse. I was say, Now we just say the bubble. Say I don't know who time Ghana independent na kwa ni mo to say yes. And the papa ni even Ghana ho kra na e won kwa say mpa ye o de memfa ho kra compare obi a amana ne kwa. Blood cell so blood cell quality everything because how they invest here. Oh, until Puma no money ade. Any other that's no money ade fefe. See, why can't you do the same thing? You know why? The reason why? Because you can't. No sponsorship. There's no money in the league. No, they could design a JC. They have a place. See, then Sabasum Biana and Fubiano. No, kofa. Say yes, any. No, the best place. No, me park so bobo. Now say Ghana bobo. Onipa no bobo no mu crampono. We need confidence with them because I didn't channel crampono. No one grant me say. And yeah, the part and the channel. Here Ghana is say so my own. Yes, say so many unquenny. What I say? Now they be and Sabeka be so to maintaining the year. Then the bit me do it. Maintenance is the key. If we say, who want nipa nam we? Nipa won nam as a human being. So sorry no one maintaining who you want you are in 1 year. But do be obi a share obaka so ebodani. Obi obodam. I'm telling you the truth. For men you are be 1 month. Na year home bia me no tiri me ntwa tiri me nya we. Na must obi anka so ebodani. Maintenance is the key. Uka won nam yi. So maintaining na ebeja okwam. Me boa. Yes. One change you are in other for them. It will leave you somewhere. Can't hro nanam why. Obi me because cat e bi kwa na mu ba won hro anya hu obi a she because cat da bia ya bi akwa na junk bi akwa ntim. So me can cry bi na brand new. Maintenance is the key to success in every thing bi was successful. And what I say, so bo body etimi enya ade a no hweso yie. Hwade no so yie. Ti Ghana football, ye hweso yie. Ya bomodi etimi build this teams ya but ye hweso yie. Ya bomodi etimi create league, ye hwe league no so yie. Ya bomodi create national teams ye hweso yie. Na no betimi aboa mi akwa animu ton. Ne no from look. Me ma me sise bia me bofu ana me be cancer bia dada nipa o. Debi no creba kope. What I say? Nyansa ni bako for team ti ni nyati ba ti ni akonya ti kasa chiri amansan. What I say? Nti say nyakobo adom ni etim be kasa na enoma bi say ye de ba. E se musu mutie na mutie na sopem. Edia se ni be ka jimi sam kra ba kubi nyesa se ba kubi piem. Ofa obetimi de adwuma. Ase futuo. Ni be ka say timi fu mi de mintie. Wontie no ba kubi be sinke. No matter what. That's how nature has done. That's how nature built that, you know. Sa ba kra be sinke no de adwuma bo se no ma kosu yema no. Ti ewiase e wo no. Me anye bibia basa ni biara. Because Ghana na wo ne sombo pa wo. Ghana country na wo no. Yeah, me come see country we. The size of Ghana and the population there. And no my war man no. You know say struggle cry. You know say two kwa ko bi ma so ko bre. Man the player also go to me develop o man mu. Enem sika 70 ene bibia ni Ghana football mu ni bibia o man na basanti na akora no. The fan of fansu ase boko ne de ko. Okoso ana ko teta baby bi ko bobo Thailand no ni ade. India baby football yem mon baby Thailand papa say no akwose no ho. Kodu ho na ekoye mana pi no madandane event say eye adwuma bi a sushan no ni ade e won kofo pi ma ade ni nyina ho. Yeah. Ebi ye adwuma hotels ni ade e wo ko Thailand ni ade a they take them there to play football. At the end of the day, football no ayira. Wo me ye adwuma hotels ni ade. Obi ga adwuma bi aye. Me apa na kan wo say adwuma fun o wiase basika fun de ebi ni ho. Adwuma bi a besom bi an. Yeah. Na e dia sika e na e basika no fun ni. Adwuma de bit ma fun but we ya sika no. E de enye fun da. Nti ye nyina no fun tu ye hofo. Near move forward. Now, solve Ghana problems. Deɛ hwɛ no ma bi ye ne hu sampa Ghana so ye betimi akɔ animu ti wo a wutie mi bia no ene ma oba no pa cho obeso de comment ba jo the yi comment below betimi send comment that time ya aka 10 minutes na ma sorry free so enti no say wo obeso de comment bi ba betimi send comment say ya reme na metimi e show screen so anase bia makenkan e de mamu enti ye beto aso wodi ka ba na obobo de na o share page na ma me no wasan so ai wasan so like video na ma me na afin so no what subscription no boy ye pa your target pan say at least 5,000 almost 4,000 they almost you know 4,000 but almost but a bit me draw 5,000 in my campaign say at the end of this month December year bring your intro no you see people from no they say 5,000 moving forward because mon mama be do that time there was a time near can about 80 something but then they say almost 4,000 a more mama na basa na pacho wa back no so no bomodia na 10 bra Star Sports GH on YouTube na MY nyina na move forward. Okay, say the new chat winning around the whole world you know leagues CP koso. Now this weekend a lot of football akoso na medical for England say na maka ho asem kakra because the players nipi no ebob esi aka ho Jordan Ayew one Isaiku ombobo Leicester City but then ra omudinkugo 4-1 lose game serious ayipa but coach you know last week me can say you know the Steve Cooper say Van Nistelrooy no former Man U striker no say on na on my point no our performance no we be hoping say he will lead them to better glory. Of course, that 16 on the table is not bad, but they can even do better, you know. And almost there because your players too. And Arsenal so Arsenal are doing very well actually. Yesterday they went and beat West Ham by 5-2. 5 goals. Almost 5 goals on twice because Champions League, you know. Almost Sporting CP 5-0. And no more back as I said, almost also 5-2. And before the normal share a for so 3-0. And within 3 games, you know, almost 13 goals. And come need at an out striker. Say the Man City no more you know, and the Aston Villa no more only Watkins no money no. On any Haaland no money bisa, but still they've been able to score goals. Nina Thomas Partey is part of the team. And ultimately can be because almost on your injury. But I believe that it's never true. Because Arteta, no, he's trying to, the coach of Arsenal, no, he's trying to rotate the team. Because Wednesday, normally Man United or Emirates. And I think that particular game, no, at the back of his mind, you know, that's the most important game. But at the same time, Jorginho or take bencher. Jorginho can start against West Ham because they knew all along say West Ham there. They're a good team, but they're not informed. Even though they beat 2 weeks ago, no people share Newcastle, but they're not informed. They know say if you put up a good team, you know, and not the best team, but the good team, he will beat them, and he did it. Until Thomas Partey, I think say they're arresting him because any became Mourinho, or more canon. I think say he's resting them because they can write how to play this game because I know free 2 injured nobody and enough playing time he has to play. But we share a United Thomas Partey then there. Me asking a fan and I know say and I believe 100% say any injury. I was almost say a muscle injury, but I just don't believe that. I believe say they're just resting him for the Man United game no because they need him. And almost so I think so I can be say they are central for me could be say na Thomas Partey and say well born home de power na you say next season so I be see next year yeah the contract baby na mo yen na tata say o mo never tase na mo di hon komo na wo hwe na mo so was a program no but me believe say Arsenal can give him a 2-year contract extension with 1 year more too because he's still young. I mean 30. See, 30 there. On your new baby akra. Messi no run the so bobo. You know, no. Any day we physically this guy can go for another at least 5 years. 2 months or 2 years with 1 year extension. I think that it's not bad at all as a defensive midfielder because someone knows who you. Those are one position at one Napa Man City. They are struggling today because of Rodri. Onya ACL. Now because of that, look at they've lost 4 consecutive EPL games straight up. If you can see that in Pep Guardiola the coaching career, will loosen to us for that. But it has happened right now because defensive midfielders in also. Man United, suffering, and it wasn't a hard problem. Be I can say so. Defensive midfielder up to the they don't have one. They have players who can play there and more security around, but they don't have a natural one. But Thomas Partey is one of the kind. Boas and Apamon anymore. And now here, also here, Antoine Semenyo, also the coach Ababontin, Abekase, Semenyo, Ebeboa, with a main can has a crampo, and my own before you so. Or say, Antoine Semenyo, vital to Bournemouth's upcoming features. The coach, Arula, and the Casasam. Or say, Semenyo, dear, Omo, you never know, vital pa. Yeah. And then Arula was say the manager of Bournemouth has revealed that Antoine Semenyo will play a vital role in Bournemouth's upcoming festive features. He also mentioned that Semenyo missing the Cherries 4-2 win against Wolves on Saturday, November 24, could ultimately benefit the team. Because we hear rest. Was it with tough features ahead, including matches against Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester United? Ariola emphasized the significance of Semenyo's role for the squad. And even though I say match against Wolves and almost 4-2, yeah, coach say because of the schedule of the offense games in the Barcelona thick and fast. And I want to for so far. And she said the Semenyo so airborne home de pa guy was surprising me. When it comes to the English Premier League, he has surprised me a lot because let me say a bit do so we say, and so many teams are mentioning him, including Arsenal, Man United. Everybody is mentioning him. Even Man City, Crampono is mentioning this guy. And now here West Ham so Kudus Mohammed, Arsenal shall move 4-2-5-2. No one can him no because also on your record. Na record no suspension no was 3 matches because that particular game plus 3 matches. So you can 4 match ban. But if you know quarters almost a review normally 2 matches. As I can. In a way as or 5 match band standard never instead of say who did that match day can one season. Na a match will be but the next match there. He's eligible to play. And Kudus Mohammed is only there, but also the temper number from Sonia Botre, punching a players in the face there. Debbie. No. Because Wabufu said there or can't be cry about Rachel Ukrampona. You just go to the referee, mention it, and then move on. So okay, now you move on. Yanko we say French League room. Once again, for people, you lead to say so. We pray or ACL, yapa, and because of that, and also, and say the play in the team, almost sorry, almost go normally the JC, actually, bonabaso, so between recover in time to perform. But number free, Ishaku, so Leicester City, also a pry, seriously, also a pry, also so on could be proud or Ghana Blassa game, and be pry. To also or recover, but also the same thing. And I say, see, injury list in there, Montana mounted, but at the end of the day, like I said, match moved on, and the Bewa next qualifies against MC Mali. The BMO come say, Accra now whatever, say Kumasu Accra. And that's that for you. Until you work out qualifies in there, like I said before, Ghana will do everything to qualify because that's their passion. That's what they want. they don't want to go to the AFCON because, of course, me can let me there. So they don't want to go to the AFCON because AFCON come go ahead. You see, can't go send kwa. Nempa you find it no mujiji a skedi for no reason. Appearance fees no mujidi kwa. Players the bonus, almost the bonus nibi. Nyasa be no. On me tell. But what happened there? A cup of a gold mine because I don't know 100,000 each. Say appearance fee there. That's how I see FIFA channel. Nti mpanyifo na omo nyina no ketuko no omo nso ba Jesus kana go mbotom. Nti omo de. Wo ka omo say omo eskafo. Omo eskafo kan buy na naje. Ana wo de wan kasa music nti menye. What they talk about $100,000 is ga ketwa. Wo team no kura bo nyina ko eton wa enu $100,000 na wo kana. Nti what are you talking about? Ti neno ado from Hanam Day program no ebisi uni sigaro ni medical kan ewo say me wayi mo hwe me ni wo mutie nyina pacho mo nhwe ayi page mami misre mo pi na yemu na mo subscribe so mami na subscription no medical kan eni obi aka pro free wo subscribe wa de woman ni say video am I say no na bam direct am na eni safi na wo ko hwe no baby sa na de ntie but then you capre eni o hwe bomodia na hit it subscription button so mami na fe so na like video no on say you know ba like no thumb app no bomodia like no so hit so ne nkwa ni mu na notification bell no hit na bo ben pampanan then say yakwa ni man no ndam na mase. Thank you all for listening to me. Witness Garo ni was Star Sport GH on YouTube. You better share the sene. Thank you very much for listening. Ghana football, we will fight and save it. Thank you all for making us number 1. Thank you.